Well, Konami didn't wait very long after Kojima left to bastardize the Metal Gear franchise, did they? A trailer for the first Metal Gear game post-Kojima has just been shown at Gamescom 2016. And I just... Let's just have a look at the new title in the Metal Gear franchise, shall we? The trailer starts with the familiar and heartbreaking scene from the end of Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, where the mother base that Big Boss had worked so hard to create was being destroyed by men sent by Zero, his former friend and commander. Take note of that. Anyway, as Big Boss is flying away in the helicopter, the focus then switches to one of the soldiers left on Mother Base, and there is also a noticeable change in graphical quality. I mean, don't get me wrong, it all still looks great. The game looks beautiful, but when you compare it to the Metal Gear Solid 5 main game that it is a spin-off of, you can tell it was created by an entirely different team, and it may or may not even be on the Fox engine at all. I'm not entirely sure. But if it is on the Fox engine, then you can tell that they're good at what they do, but they don't quite have the same grasp on it that Kojima's team did. Anyway, after Big Boss leaves, everything starts getting sucked up into wormholes and spat out into an alternate universe, where the remaining soldiers have to fight off rhinoceros zombies. No, not zombie rhinoceroses. Rhinoceri? Rhinoceroses? Whatever. No, not that. Zombies, with half their heads replaced by one big rhino horn. You guys turned Metal Gear into a zombie game. You literally took the same idea as Call of Duty Zombies and slapped a coat of knockoff Metal Gear paint onto it. Now don't get me wrong, I love horror, and I am all for a good zombie game, but not like this. Not like this. This is a perfect example of how the zombie genre is overused entirely too much. When the guys in charge over at Konami were sitting around a table in a meeting, talking about what to do for the next big thing in Metal Gear, I wonder who stood up and said, "Zombies! That's what we need! We need zombies!" I mean, I can understand how it might sound alright on paper, I suppose. I mean, zombies do exist within the Metal Gear universe. In MGS4, Screaming Mantis was able to control both living and dead people through their nanomachines. And in MGS5, the game this is a spin-off of, there are parasites that turn people into zombies and zombie-like monsters that are somewhat similar to the Rhinozombies. But despite how crazy that all sounds, it all made sense within the context of the story, and Kojima told the story in such a way that it all fit together perfectly. This is just taking elements that already exist within the Metal Gear universe, and somehow spinning them in such a way that it no longer feels like a Metal Gear game at all. It feels more like Left 4 Dead, or Call of Duty, or Resident Evil, or The Last of Us. Left for the call of The Last of Us resident zombies, and Big Boss was there, but then he left. That should be the title of this game. Anyway, the dude that we saw fighting off the Rhinozombies is then joined by whom I assume are other Mother Base survivors, and I don't know if they were trying to make this girl look like Quiet or what, but if so, they failed. This is the part of the trailer where I had the most issue with the graphics. And again, this would look alright in most other games, but this girl looks like she belongs on the PS2, not the PS4. We then get a look at some of the other characters, which look alright I suppose, and the Rhinozombies also look good, despite how ridiculous they also look. And it looks like it will be an action-packed game. But it kinda sickens me. It's like having a baby, having all the hopes and dreams for them, watching them grow up into a beautiful person, and then watching them develop into the next Adolf Hitler. It's like getting your favorite dessert at a restaurant and taking a bite out of it, whereupon you hear a crunch, and then you pull the cockroach out of your mouth. It's like all that. The trailer then shows the title screen, which reminds me a lot of the Resident Evil 6 title for some reason, with the way the Rhinozombification spreads across the V and Survive. It's a lot like how the disease spreads across the 6 in Resident Evil 6. And then the trailer ends with the sound of what I assume is the new Metal Gear walking toward the group of survivors. So, what do you think the new Metal Gear is going to be? Here's a few things that I could come up with. Metal Gear Unicorn, Metal Gear Unicron, Metal Gear Rhinoceros, Metal Gear Triceratops, Metal Gear Rhinoceratops. Then the only way to defeat it would be Metal Gear Super Puma. Shout out to Ninja Sex Party. You guys rock. But seriously, seeing this disgusted me. After watching this trailer, I had to go outside and smoke my last 2 cigarettes back to back. This trailer literally gave me chills. Not from how amazing it was, not for how awesome or beautiful it was. Oh no. This trailer gave me the kind of chills you get when you look at something that sickens you. This trailer gave me the same feeling I get when my girlfriend makes me watch zit-popping videos. It's gross. I don't like it. And can you believe I was actually worried that Konami might come up with something that actually fits in the Metal Gear universe that I would actually want to play? I was actually afraid that there was a chance that Konami might put out something good that I would be tempted to play despite my hatred for Konami. Luckily for me though, I have no interest in this piece of crap. But it still disgusts me to see something I loved so much become something so terrible that it makes me sick. And just like how Big Boss poured his blood, sweat, and tears into Mother Base to make it the success that it was, only to have it destroyed in an instant by his former friend and Commander Zero, Kojima poured his blood, sweat, and tears into Metal Gear and Konami, making them the success that they were, only to then be kicked to the curb where his creation is bastardized and destroyed by his former co-workers and company. Anyway, the game is set to release in 2017. I won't be buying it, and I know a lot of other people that won't be laying a finger on it either. Konami is dead to me, and that is a sad thing. This has been Doughboy with Hardcore Academy, and peace out.